Sunday, August 18th, 19th. We did get some rain last night. I have not actually checked what we actually got, but probably a half an inch, the way it looks around here. Machine shed is empty because what we've been working on the last week on our free time on and off is we're going to put our gluten and our ground hay inside under a roof. So we're gonna basically have the semis back right in there to dump gluten, and then we're gonna blow when we grind hay. We're gonna send it over there. So we need to move the grain drill yet, and then some of the other stuff, which is just basically stuff. Garbage. But so we took all these bales out of here. We re-baled a couple. We're gonna drag the rest of these stalks out with the skid steer and then feed them. This is a gravel / dirt base. We're gonna put probably a little layer of lime on top of it so we don't not digging up dirt. The problem out there is it's wet. It gets wet. It needs to all be dug out and cemented, but you know how farming goes. So we're going to try to get away from that, and that way, when those piles are gone, then we don't have to worry. Then the water will drain down without interruptions. It's fine in the winter time, but in the rest of the year, it just gets to be a mud mess, and then we waste a lot of feed. So that's what we're gonna try. I need to fix some of our. That's what happens when you get a little too close. That's just cosmetic stuff. It's not structural. It's holding the steel on, but we're gonna saw that off and do something different. But the grain drill needs to be moved out. We're gonna maybe start in probably 2 or 3 weeks seed some winter rye. Head gates that are busted out from down the barns. They're really kind of just trash, but we might use them for something because a farmer never throws anything away. And as I get older, I have started to do that. And that's the auger out of the Slinger spreader a couple years ago. Anybody that is local and you can needs a new auger for a 8118 or very similar spreader, and I think they're all the same. There's an auger. You have to splice it back together, but it's barely wore. So it just needs to be fixed right there. That's why it's sitting here. But the big elephant in the room, and those that you follow me on Instagram already know, and so if you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and we put the videos. The Deutz, she still says there she's got hydraulic leak. But the big problem, the infamous 966, did that the other night, coming home from baling hay. Basically a piston rod or something broke, threw it outside the engine. The tractor was not hot, and it had plenty of oil in it. But when you're, I guess, what is it, 1971, so when you're 42 years old, and we have never touched the engine, things eventually break. Which, yeah. So that was a big kick in the, what's. It blew up So about 9:30 at night, on my way home, about 4 miles from home, hitchhiked a ride home with a guy, and then went back and drug it home with the M. So we got it back. The plan is to put a new engine in it because, well, a new replacement engine, because from here back is all been replaced and new and good. TA, gears, transmission, the clutch, PTO clutch, tires. The rear tires are kind of crap, but the front end is tight. Water pump is fairly new, but that's the only thing that's wrong. The rest of it is all been worked on. Different starter, new starter in the past. So just throw this in the dump and then buy a new one. You're just gonna start all over. And then so that's the plan. It'll probably be a couple of weeks before we get around to it. I'll start tearing it apart. We do have a major shout out to one of my friends who's helped us on the 4430 before. He called me within, I don't know, so many minutes of after I had my Facebook post or Instagram post. He'd already called 7 places to find a new engine, and he's already found a new one, or a different engine for us. So he's gonna come help us split the tractor, take the engine out. So as soon as I get this front end all taken off, we'll get ready to do that. But we don't have a lot of time to do mechanic work because we got cattle to feed every day and stuff, and manure to haul, and life goes on. So we don't have like time to take a tractor apart. But we need to get tractor apart because we're down to one tractor. We only have the M, which the M has been fixed, but it did have some issues before. So we're gonna try to get this project going. But it'll probably be a while. We need to put a new muffler on it. But other than that, that's been, when things blow up, they blow up. And so we shoved this in here with the skid steer the other day, or Friday, and then we were working on getting this ready because we got a couple of semi-loads of feed coming on, or feed deliveries on Monday, so I want to get them put inside when we start. So this afternoon I'm going to finish cleaning this out and move the grain drill out of the way. That rest of that stuff will just stay there. But I want to get the drill out of the way for that. But so anyway, that's the story on the 9. So they eventually do break, but she has been a workhorse here. But we'll get her back going and carry on. So thanks for watching. Questions, comments, all fun YouTube stuff as always. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, because Turbo appreciates it, and Angel likes it too. So anyway, we'll catch you guys next time.